Valley woman who has launched a charity to raise cash for an impoverished village in Uganda is visiting us today. She's building, or helping to build, a community center. Lauren Exton is the founder of a charity called Followings. They're teaching villagers. Sounds like your group is teaching them everything from simple things like birth control to survival. And don't be shocked when you hear the accent. You are born and raised in Australia, but you do live in the Valley now.
I do. I've lived in Phoenix for 3.5 years now.
Okay.
So I feel like a Valley woman.
Absolutely, absolutely. So first of all, tell us about this charity and how and why you started it.
Following started about a year ago after a number of service trips that I had previously done to Uganda. And so I'd made some connections and friends there, and one of them, who is just the most inspiring man I think anyone would ever meet, came to me with an idea to start a community centre in his village. And he is involved in a lot of things outside of his village, and he really wanted to give back to his village. And he was like, can you maybe build us a website and some kind of easy things that I could have helped with? And, you know, it took a couple of days, and I went back to him and I was like, you know, we can kind of go big if you want. We can
go big or go home.
We can build the centre, like, if you want.
So why a community centre there? I mean, this, from everything we're seeing and reading, this is an area where they need a lot. Why a community centre?
So much. Well, they really need a hub where they can come together and have discussions. If you're not talking about the problems, how can you start to solve them?
Yes.
So men's groups, women's groups, even groups for the children and the youth, because they have so many great ideas. And so that's our first sort of foundation layer. And from then we move into agriculture, family planning, tackling the huge domestic violence problem that sort of runs rife in a lot of African nations.
You are heading out there in May. So you need a couple of things, or would like to take a couple of things with you. Volunteers. And of course funding for this center.
That's right. So to volunteer to come with us, because you can join us in May, we're going for 10 days from the 11th to the 22nd. To be part of our team, you just have to raise $5,000. And we help you do that. So you're not doing it on your own, you're part of a team, we're all doing it at the same time. So you have this great support network. And then you'll also be running workshops while you're over there. So it could be in an area that you are like a specialist at, or it could be something that you don't really know all that much about, but you have the time and the resources to get a lot of information that wouldn't be accessible to someone in a village who doesn't even have electricity or running water.
What, really quickly, is the goal with the community center? Where are we with that? What do we need?
So we signed the contract on the building in November when I was there last. So the building is almost up. It is about to get a roof, and I chose the window design yesterday, which was very exciting, with my partner over there, John. And then this trip specifically will be funding furniture, desks, chairs, hopefully some computers, deposit on a solar system or some kind of electricity for the centre. So this is really filling the centre up with all the goodness that it needs to become a fully functioning centre.
You're really making it work. Really, really quickly, how can people get a hold of you?
www.followings.love is our website. You can jump on there, you can apply, you can do everything you need to do and find all the information that you need.
And we'll throw a link up on our social media.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Good luck to you.
We need some Americans on the team. We've got a lot of Australians.
There we go. You guys heard her.